short.
All the shots that the shooters have been getting, Reddick, Miller, those are shots that they're going to be able to make. LeBron James trying to get away, gets fouled.
On the run out by Anthony. The pass by Jason Kidd.
If you continue to move, Jason Kidd will always find you with the pass. And that's also going to make this team better. So you have a guy that's willing to pass the ball. That means you're going to get better ball movement, better player movement, easier score.
Inside to Dwight Howard again on cue, Jason Kidd. And Jason Kidd now has a half dozen assists.
And Amari cannot gamble inside. He's trying to get around the bigger, stronger Dwight Howard, and Kidd is making him pay.
Kobe floating on the baseline instead of, yes, he pays off. On the bank on his way down. Almost hit the floor before he released it. Kidd wanted to go inside. First shot of the game, will it be? No. Plenty of time on the shot clock for Jason Kidd against a 2-3 matchup.
And the bad thing about that exchange was Chauncey Billups had that shot to begin with. He turned it down, and Jason turned down his shot.
Aaron Williams attacks, goes to the line looking for the three-point play. They came out. We're looking at one of the great Hall of Fame point guards in league history, Jason Kidd, but two guys that are headed in that direction, and Darren Williams and Chris Paul, same draft back-to-back.
You know, the explosion of Darren Williams a year ago, it just tells you how quickly these players can come together. And again, when you read off the ages, Chris Paul, who's not available, Darren Williams, who's available, these are all very young players that are going to be great for a number of years to come. So USA basketball should be in great shape.
Darren Williams second in the league in assists last year. He averaged 9 a game to go along with 16 points. His shots got much better. His range has increased. Stayed out that time. 8-point lead for the Whiteside. James, what a move. Didn't get the layup. Goes to the line to shoot 2. We are about at 80% capacity at Thomas & Mack for a scrimmage. We are headed to a timeout. Well, it is going to be just an incredible ticket come August for the FIBA Americas.
What we have found is that these guys want to play, and they want to play well. They're willing to share the basketball. They're always looking for the cutter, and they have found them, and they have found the bottom of the hoop.
It's an 8-point lead for USA White, led by Carmelo Anthony and Jason Kidd. Over USA Blue, Kobe Bryant, and some other All-Stars. Well, beginning August 22nd, tune into NBA TV for complete coverage of FIBA America's Championships. Talked about those throughout the course of this telecast, and NBA TV is going to bring you the entire 40-game schedule. As USA Basketball competes for berth at next year's Beijing Olympics against teams from Argentina, Brazil, Mexico, just to name a few. So log on to usabasketball.com for complete info and the schedule. And as I mentioned, the USA is in Group B. Now, one team from each group automatically qualifies. You win your group, you're in the Beijing Summer Games. You don't win your group, then all of a sudden you're qualifying once again about 8 weeks before Beijing.
Well, I have never felt that the USA team has been in jeopardy of qualifying for the Olympics. You know, this is just a necessary step when you don't win the Olympics or you don't win the World Championships.
Had they won
last year
silver in the World Championships, top 2 don't have to qualify. They don't go to the regional, which is what the FIBA Americas are right now for Team USA. With the bronze, that's why they are participating next month here at Thomas & Mack. LeBron James gets the first of 2. LeBron James is now 5 of 9 from the field. That's his first attempt at the free throw line, and he leads all scorers with 12 points. On the boards, Chris Bosh has 7. Amari Stoudemire with 9. And Kobe comes away with that miss. Kobe carried the basketball and walked with it. He'll get it right back on the turnover.
Dwayne Wade is here. He is doing some light practicing with the team, but you know, he was part of this team a year ago, wants to be part of it again. Miller from deep.
Way beyond the NBA three-point line. Unlimited range for Mike Miller. Developed into one of the great marksmen in the NBA. Mike Miller, another guy that's just 27 in his 8th year out of Florida. Matchup 2-3, and now deep into the shot clock. The blue side, Darren Williams. They backed off. Real short.
Well, when he was wide open at the top, that's when he should have taken it the first time around. And this is what they've got to learn about playing against the zone. When you're there and that's a shot that you can take, you got to make it, you got to take it, you got to make it.
Leaves it off, and Kevin Durant on the finger roll. So Kevin Durant on the board. He's got a couple of buckets. The slingshot of Michael Redd. You don't see that form all that often. Kobe.
No, you don't see it at all, but he's probably the most effective player in the NBA with that style of shooting. And when he gets hot, I mean, he sizzles. You know, he's kind of streaky. He's on a bad streak right now, but that can change with one make.
Little 2-3 from the blue side. Miller, same spot. Almost the same result. Last bucket was Kevin Durant on the opposite end. You were discussing what an experience. It's blocked away. Good close by LeBron James. And he let Darren Williams think he was going to have a clear path to the basket. James leaves it off for Miller. He's always found his teammates in Cleveland.
Well, you know, and the beauty of it is you have a lot of guys that have great individual offensive skills, but have great passing skills to go with it, and that makes the game easier if you will just continue to move. Kobe D.
Kobe gets a triple.
You know, Kobe doesn't like to be behind, and they're down 7 right now, so you know at any time he's going to start trying to make some shots. Miller miss again.
Miller's a volume guy out here, isn't he? Well, Kobe saves it on the sideline. Kobe back-to-back. He's got another three. All of a sudden, a close affair thanks to back-to-back triples for Kobe. So the Blue with their first 2 threes coming. Not from number 24.
They fall back into a zone. LeBron deep. Not good.
It was out of his hands, you could see from our angle. Bosh gives him a second chance on the dive. LeBron, thread the needle, why don't you, Chris Bosh? A sensational pass.
Well, if you keep passing and cutting, the game is simple. And the white team has made it fairly simple. Durant.